Okay. Let's talk about something. You guys all know that not too long ago, this beautiful piece of work came out. Over the last 2 weeks, I've been reading up on it, and I am enjoying a lot of its content. Barbarians that have wild magic, druids that have fire powers, bards that can just anything into thin air, and just a lot of badassery in total. But there's one thing that I feel like I need to address. And that's how f***ing cool the badass Swarmkeeper Ranger subclass is. You guys all know by now that I'm a bard guy. Bards have been my favorite main, bread and butter, my most fun class to roleplay as. But this guy, this beautiful bastard, comes along and steals my heart. So let's break it down. Let me explain. The Ranger is notoriously one of the worst classes in D&D 5e. If you wanted to play a ranged, physical-based class, you're usually better off playing a rogue. If you want to be up close and personal in combat, you're usually better off playing a fighter. The concept and idea of a ranger in D&D is a great thing, but the player's handbook just didn't balance them to be as useful as various scenarios compared to other classes you can delve into. But then Tasha grabbed the ranger by the balls and dragged it right into her cauldron for one of the most coolest subclasses out there. Not only are the new subclass abilities, spells you get, and more noticeable value the class provides for a major overall improvement. The roleplay! Oh my god! Feeling a deep connection to the environments around them, some rangers reach out through their magical connection to the world and bond with a swarm of nature spirits. The swarm becomes a potent force in battle, as well as helpful company for the ranger. That's cool! Tasha's gives you a few selections of swarms you can choose from, but you don't even need to go with those. Your swarm could be a horde of baby pink elephants, raging chickens, guinea pig army. There's no benefit to whatever you choose to be your swarm to be, but if your DM is cool with roleplay flair, then go wild with this and run with it. You're gonna have a blast. But what can the Swarmkeeper Ranger actually do? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, person who hasn't read it online or bought the book yet, so let's explain. At 3rd level, every time you hit with an attack, your swarm helps you in one of 3 ways in combat. You can either do extra damage, push the enemy 15 feet away with your swarm, or move yourself 5 feet away with the help of your swarm. This isn't even a bonus action, it just happens as long as you hit with an attack. You get access to more spells as you level up that I feel totally fit the subclass. Fairy Fire, Mage Hand, Gaseous Form, Arcane Eye, and of course, Insect Plague. Did I mention at level 7 you get a flying speed of 10 and can hover on top of your swarm? At level 11, your swarm gets a scoop of whey protein and pre-workout and gets a big upgrade. The damage they do increases. Instead of pushing an enemy back, you can knock them prone, and if you move with your swarm after you get hit with an attack, you instantly get half cover and are protected by your swarm. It's just cool and actually really good. Then on top of it all, the level 15 ability is probably one of my favorite abilities for 5e in a class. The Swarming Dispersal allows you, as a reaction, to give yourself resistance to damage you were just hit with, and then move 30 feet away with the help of your swarm. The swarm teleports you so it doesn't even provoke opportunity attacks, it doesn't use your speed, and you take half damage on whatever you were just hit by. I said what I said, this is one of my favorite current abilities in the game so far. Oh, 5 goblins run up on you and begin to attack? The first one hits you? Okay, cool. Take that 10 damage and turn it into 5, then 30 feet away from those little bastards. Then they're out of speed and can't even get to you. And you can do this a number of times up to your proficiency bonus, which at level 15 is 5 times. Having this ability ready to use 5 times as a reaction in a big battle is an extremely useful ability. This subclass alone has me hyped over the entire book. I played a level 20 one-shot as a Swarmkeeper Ranger where we fought Cthulhu. Do you know how satisfying it is to knock Cthulhu prone with ease? I'll tell you from experience, it's fun. I get this may not be the most powerful subclass in the world. There's others that outshine it with their damage output, abilities, and so forth. But the amount of roleplay and just how cool the abilities are for this class make up where it lacks in other areas of the Ranger. I've always been big into running and playing some heavy RP games, so something like this makes it an absolute blast for the players and the DM. If you've been avoiding trying out a Ranger due to some of their lackluster abilities, I highly suggest you check out this new subclass and reconsider. The abilities make you more useful in combat. With some of your new spells, they provide you a lot more support when needed. And the roleplay, oh my god, the amount of roleplay! I really hope this video helped you have some more positive thoughts about the Ranger, and maybe it'll entice you to try one out one day. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and also a big thank you to our awesome patrons over on Patreon. Our Discord and Twitch community grows every day, and it's been an awesome year for us. So if you're not part of the Discord community yet, feel free to come by. The link is down in the description. Bye guys.